Elfyn Evans picked up from where he left off in Rally Sweden, setting the benchmark at the top of the timing sheets for Safari Rally Kenya's curtain raiser in Nairobi. His teammate Takamoto Katsuta was also in flying form, taking no prisoners during the opening stages. That close call was all that could separate Katsuta and Ott Tänak on stage 2, and with Evans losing 6 seconds to the Estonian, it was Tänak who would lead the overall standings at the end of day 1. Adrian Formeau was looking to bounce back at Safari following a difficult start to the season. But the Frenchman was left stranded on the road between the opening 2 stages, unable to start his Hyundai due to electrical problems. Despite local fans helping with a jump start, Formeau retired the vehicle and regrouped for day 2, which lived up to Safari's reputation for being a car and crew breaker. A perilous combination of deep fesh sand and loose rock meant drivers opted for a tentative approach. But Ott Tänak threw caution to the wind, taking 3 stage wins to create a 25-second lead ahead of the afternoon loop. The morning's action had carved out deep sand ruts and scattered debris across the optimal line, generating absolute chaos on the second pass of the Camp Moran stage.
Oh, look at the size of that rock. Monster.
That was a big rock.
Oh, Greg
he's
nailed
clipped
that.
I think Gregoire Monster's just clipped that rock.
There you go. Look, he's just been caught in that fesh. I guarantee it'll just thrown him off the road and he's just been stuck.
Look at the sweat, the hard work that has gone on in that stage to get through.
Formeau picked up a mid-stage puncture and tried to make the stop control without replacing his tyre, but Safari rarely forgives such a stubborn approach.
Oh, look, the suspension's gone.
Yeah, I think it's broken a steering arm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's broken an arm.
Thierry Neuville started day 2 with a 1-minute time penalty for a delayed departure from service, and picked up another 10-second punishment for a jump start. A late start on stage 8 cost Neuville another 50 seconds, and without the penalties, the Belgian would have finished the day with a 30-second lead. It was the rock-steady Evans who topped the overall leaderboard on Friday night thanks to Tänak's driveshaft problems. Starting with a 7-second advantage over his teammate Kalle Rovanperä on day 3, the Welsh wizard added upwards of 60 seconds to his lead over the first 3 sludge-ridden stages. But as the skies opened up for the second pass of Sleeping Warrior, the slop would turn to swamp, reducing both traction and visibility. Amongst the chaos of day 3, Ott Tänak managed to claw back the time lost to his faulty driveshaft to solidify his second place on the overall standings. With Evans leading by nearly 2 minutes after stage 16, the rally was his to lose going into Super Sunday. His teammate Takamoto Katsuta was taking plenty of risks, hunting Thierry Neuville's 3rd place, but his hunger for a podium finish would bite back.
There's no question Taka is going to be absolutely on it. I'm sure that will be very sideways.
Oh my goodness!
Just as I was saying that,
He's on
his
roof.
roof.
Ah, Taka.
Adrian Formeau sat out from Saturday's action to fix his attention on salvaging vital championship points from Super Sunday, going quickest on stage 19 and winning the Wolf Power stage to maximise his potential points tally from a difficult weekend. Despite a healthy buffer to Tänak in second, Evans still had to bring his Rally 1 Yaris to the finish intact and without incident. The Toyota driver stayed within touching distance of the front runners over the morning loop, but with his overall win all but secured, Evans backed off for the second pass of Osirengoni. A safe drive through the Wolf Power stage was all that was needed to take back-to-back wins.
Into the final flying finish. He doesn't worry about the Wolf Power stage, but it is a first Safari victory.
Elfyn Evans, Scott Martin, you are winners of what is, and no arguments here, the toughest rally on the World Rally Championship calendar.
So after a rollercoaster Super Sunday, Evans wins his 2nd rally in succession and takes Toyota's 5th Safari Rally Kenya victory in a row. Tänak and Neuville finished 2nd and 3rd, a superb result for Hyundai given the team's difficulties over the weekend. Sami Paieri's drama-free drive places him 4th ahead of a regretful Takamoto Katsuta in 5th. Gregoire Munster finishes as top M Sport Ford driver in 6th. In the Drivers' Championship standings, Evans has a lead of 36 points over Thierry Neuville. Oyt Tanak moves up to 3rd, 14 points ahead of Takamoto Katsuta in 4th. Adrien Formeau's rapid Super Sunday moves him up a place to 6th ahead of Rovanperä. Sami Pairi sits 8th ahead of the M Sport Ford duo of Gregoire Munster and Josh McAlean.